Hi there, let's talk about this concept called AIDA. AIDA is an acronym.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
I'm going to explain what every word, every letter means in a second, but I want to explain to you why this is so important. AIDA is something, as a consumer, you would never know it. But as a salesperson, which you are now because you're promoting something and you've got to get people to not just come to your site, but also buy something or do something on it, well, AIDA is one of the most core sales principles there ever was. And to make sales, you've got to really know about it. If you don't know about AIDA, it can probably increase your sales manyfold just by following this format. And this video is going to be part of two videos. The next video is going to be on sales copywriting, which is another video which is going to kind of focus on how to close the sale. Okay, there's almost a pseudo science to it. So let's get into it. First, we'll do the AIDA. The AIDA is a little bit of a high level thing, and then we'll do a lower level thing and look at sales copywriting. Okay, so let's get into it. So it's an acronym. It stands for attention, interest, desire, action. And this is the flow of your sales conversation or your sales page, the way you write your sales page or your product page. This is essentially the flow, the mental flow that you've got to put the customer through. Okay, so let's get into each of the concepts. First is the attention. Attention comes in the form of attention-grabbing headlines, right? Let's say somebody searches something on Google and there's 10 items, right? Well, if your headline is the best, it will highly increase the chances of people clicking on yours, right? Because that's the first thing. People have got to click on your product, right? You've got to grab the attention. You know, if say same thing on Amazon, same thing on YouTube. If people search and they see some really cool headline, oh my God, they're going to be attracted to that headline because they're browsing, they're not sure which to choose, and there's your beautiful headline. And the headlines typically, also on the web, of course, you want to combine really attractive headlines, really nice headlines, with SEO. Okay, so on the web, of course, keywords matter, right? Because people search, they have to find things through keywords, so you have to rank in the first page in the first place. But once you rank, it's not enough. You gotta get people to click on it, which is the beautiful headline, right? So you gotta combine the SEO keywords with the headline. And what sometimes makes headlines better is if you add numbers, percentages, brands, or any kind of authoritative things in there. For example, my Udemy course on marketing strategies to reach 1 million people. That title has really worked because it has that 1 million people. It's a really great promise. It's been a really great title for the course. Before the course, when I first put out the course, I only had a title like marketing strategies, and it wasn't exciting enough, right? So I had to make it more exciting. So you should always start with your concept, right? So your concept should be exciting, and it will allow you to make a really interesting, nice headline. So the course concept is cool. How to reach 1 million people. It's easy to have, it's naturally positioned to have a great headline, and there you go. So it solves that issue of it gets people's attention. Who wouldn't want 1 million people, right? I mean, no brainer. Everybody would like 1 million people to reach 1 million people with their marketing. So same thing when I had my hiking. When I had regular old hikes, people didn't really care. But when my title was something like hike to see shipwrecks during low tide, that got a lot of attention, right? So sometimes the headline makes a tremendous amount of difference because it just, it gets people to look deeper. Okay, it gets people's attention, of course, right? Because it's A for attention. And once you get people's attention, then you can sell. And if you don't get people's attention, everything else is like a waste because, yeah, you made this great product, but people, you haven't grabbed their attention, you haven't grabbed their interest. Probably another product is going to grab their interest, right? So you've got to focus on the headline. It's got to be really attractive, and that's the attention part. That's the A of AIDA. Once you got the A, let's say they clicked on your product or your web page or something, you have to build interest, right? It's not enough to just promise something with a headline. You have to back it up. So you have to quickly start explaining to people why the product is good for them. Sometimes it's really good to use something called like a subheadline, so like a secondary smaller headline before they get to the text, the regular text of your copy. When I say copy, I mean it's a industry term for the text on your sales page. That it's called copy. So you got a few seconds, make a equally attractive subheadline, and use the words like you. You will learn how to reach 1 million people. You will learn advanced marketing strategies for SEO and social media. You will blah, 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 right? And you is very powerful because when you address people directly, like one-on-one kind of, it really helps to increase sales. It's been really proven to increase sales because you get people engaged, because when people come to your page, they're immediately thinking, what's in it for me? And so you're explaining what you will get. So it speaks directly to the person. And through your sales copy, right? Through either as you talk or the things you write, you have to get into this D, AIDA, AID, desire. You have to build desire. And you build desire by showing the person, possibly through metaphors if you're good, but really make them envision how much better their life will be after getting your product. For example, so you may be struggling with growing your business, but with this course you will learn how to reach 1 million people and make a lot of money, right? A person who's struggling with promotion, they will learn exactly how to promote their business to a fantastic scale. You can also do things like, are you struggling with just your Facebook and Twitter marketing, right? Because probably they are. Well, here you will learn really advanced techniques for doing SEO and for doing social media that will get you clients, right? So they're struggling now, and you're promising to get them to the holy grail, right? Right. So, or you can say you will learn techniques that professionals use. Or actually, this is the terms that this is actually comes from exactly my copy that I wrote. I kind of do say these things, and it has worked to get people's attention and desire to eventually buy the course, because it is actually a very loved course of mine, and so I know that worked. And I know that it wasn't working before I had made those changes. When I first put out the course, it wasn't selling well, and I had to, first of all, make the course better. But also, as I made the course better, I made it strategically better so that it fit these amazing headlines and all the rest of the copy, right? So you kind of make people see the before and after, and you have to know who they are. You have to know their struggles, and because you know their struggles, you can write the sales copy to explain to them how they're struggling now, and how you understand that they're struggling, and how your product will make their life better, how it will save them time, money, make money, save money, make their life better in some way. Okay, and of course, when you are done with that, and they're ready, they really desire your product, of course you want to make the call to action: buy the product now. Sign up today, something like that, right? And so that's AIDA. That's the process that you want to get people to walk through. Now, let me share with you my experience. My experience, I got my education in computer science, right? I don't have a formal sales background, so I had to learn this. So let me tell you, when I was learning this, immediately I didn't exactly know how to use this AIDA principle, but it took me a little bit of time to get comfortable with it. and now I'm pretty good with it. And now I'm always looking at other really good marketers and sales copywriters and noticing how they take me through their AIDA. And I'm always trying to get tips from them, trying to see what they're doing well. And over time, I've gotten better and better. I mean, we always have a room to grow, but certainly I've gotten better and better, and it's helped me increase sales of just about everything that I make now. This AIDA principle helps me make sales, and with the next video I'm going to explain about copywriting. A lot of it actually got into now with this video, but the next video is more detailed. I'm going to explain how to do sales copywriting so that you close the sale. Okay, so that's been AIDA. Put this in your memory bank. It's going to help you throughout the rest of your career whenever you sell anything. It's what all professional salespeople use. And now, in the next video, let's talk about professional sales copywriting.